stop.
Okay, buddy. Okay, so I'm sitting here with Joanie Gal, a friend of mine. And I wanted to ask you some questions about your daughters, starting with Cindy. First off, let's tell anybody that wouldn't know this. Joanie's having memory issues, correct? But a little bit, not too bad. So I wanted to ask some questions. For instance, let me push this back so you don't kick it. Cindy, you have a daughter named Cindy, yes?
Yes.
How many kids does she have?
3.
3. And now we got to talk loud enough so they can hear us down there.
3.
Okay, I just found out you have a grandson named Garrett.
Yes.
Is that Cindy's son? And he's a doctor.
No.
Oh.
He's he messes around with see, I can't remember things. Ask me another question.
Okay. She has 2 daughters, right?
$2.
Okay, let's go to people that I know. Sorry, Cindy. But I know Donnie and I know Linda. Linda, to me, has very sharp features.
Oh, yeah?
Donnie has very round features. You know what I mean?
You want to get him down?
I think, no, he's fine. I love dogs. I think that both those girls probably look like one of their grandparents.
Couldn't tell you.
You couldn't tell me? Because I love dogs. So, can you tell me something funny about each of your daughters?
Well, that's pretty difficult.
How about this?
Funny?
Yes. Let's start with Cindy. Did she do anything when she was a teenager and you're like, she did not just do that?
I don't know.
They were all good kids, weren't they?
They're just normal.
Normal kids, yeah. Did you know, my mom knew when all of us had sex for the first time. Did you?
You know her?
My mom knew.
Oh, she knew.
She saw the change. She had 6 kids, she saw the change. So did you know?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. You didn't?
No.
She knew. She knew all of us. She also knew when we were 5 boys and 1 girl. She also knew when we were doing our own business. Okay, so Donnie lives in Coronado, and I've known her probably almost as long as I've known you. And she has a son named Tommy.
Yeah.
Yes? And what does he do?
Right now, he just got a job with the... If Larry was out here, he could help me.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Because I can't remember things.
Does he work for like Solar Turbines or something like that?
No.
Is he working with, he was a water polo.
That's what he's working.
Oh, he's still doing water polo? Do you want to know a story about him? From me? When they lived at the beach house in Coronado, the one that over by the beach. Remember that house? Over by the park, where the dog beach is in Coronado. You know where Donnie's house is now, right? On G or E. Well, they used to live down by the beach where you used to surf, where people go surf. And they never locked their house. But this particular day I showed up, their house was locked. It was in the morning. So I knocked on the door, and your son, Tommy, is it her son, Tommy, answered the door in his underwear. And I thought to myself, he was like 14. I thought, oh, gay man with a 14-year-old in his underwear, I got to be careful. And I thought, what am I supposed to do? I've got a child in their underwear, and I can't do it. He's water polo. He's used to walking around the world in a Speedo. So a pair of briefs was nothing to him, right?
Yeah.
So I had to tell that story about him. There you go, Tommy. What's his sister's name? Tommy's sister's name? Lauren. And she lives in Hawaii, yes? She having a baby or had a baby?
No, it's due in maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
Will her mom be going to watch the baby be born?
I'm not exactly sure. She said she was going to go over there. I want to go over there because I just want to see Lauren.
Okay. So are you going to go?
I probably won't.
Well, if it's in 2 weeks and it's right after Thanksgiving.
I don't
right?
know. I don't know. It's around in there.
Yeah. Well, because Thanksgiving's coming up. And what's the name of the baby going to be? Do you know?
I don't.
You don't? Okay. Do you know the name of this dog right here?
Yeah.
You have 2 dogs.
Buddy.
Buddy, perfect. And what's the other one?
Goldie.
You never have a problem with Goldie. Buddy's my buddy, though.
Yeah,
right?
he is so much fun.
Okay, so let's move on to. Oh, I'm on blood thinners. Look, Buddy touched me with his claw, and I start bleeding. It's part of having bump. Oh, he's licking it. The dog spits the best. I love the discipline of the dog. You got to have a dog in order to discipline. Now, do you remember your last dog's name? Jack.
Yes.
Do you remember Jack?
Mhm.
Jack was a good dog. Come here, buddy. Come here.
Yes.
Jack was a good dog. He was a
I
big
was-
dog, too.
I was thinking about him yesterday.
Okay, so let's go on to. We've got both of Donnie's kids taken care of. Let's move on to Linda's kids.
Okay.
Linda, I just found out, has a son.
Mhm.
I didn't know that because I only have met the two girls. The
Mhm.
son's older. That's the doctor.
Mhm.
Linda has it. What's his name?
Nick.
Nick. Okay. Never met Nick. How is her older daughter doing? She's the one that has the heart issues,
Yeah,
which I
she's-
totally understand now because I have a stent in my heart.
Oh yeah.
How is she doing now?
She is doing pretty good.
Where does she work?
She works up at. She lives up that way.
North of us?
Mhm.
Like Costa Mesa, San Clemente, Anaheim? Does she live near Disneyland?
She works there.
She works at Disneyland. Oh, she does? Oh, my sister lives near Disneyland. She lives in Whittier.
Oh yeah.
What does she do at Disneyland?
I don't
Work in a hotel or something?
don't
Because she
remember.
used to work on a cruise ship, right?
I don't remember.
I think she did for quite a while work on a cruise ship. I'm pretty sure her mom told me that. What about her sister? What does her sister do?
She's
And what's her name?
going to school, Victoria,
Victoria. Going to school
Yeah.
where?
at the college.
Okay. San Diego State or USD? In San Diego?
I think
You don't
so.
know? Okay. And what was I going to say about both those girls? Because I remember both those girls lived together on E Avenue in Coronado, which I always, to the day I die, I'll think is the coolest thing ever. You know that?
Two girls.
Their mom, Linda's daughters lived in Coronado so they could go to Coronado High.
Uh-huh.
And mom lived with them when they were too young, and then when they got older, they had free reign. And they walked to school.
Uh-huh.
Does your daughter still own that condo on E Avenue, do you know? I don't know. I haven't cleaned it in a
I
while.
don't think. You mean Donnie?
Donnie, yeah, Donnie. Donnie owns that, not Linda. But Linda's kids. No, Linda owns that condo. Linda
Yeah,
owns
I think
928E.
I think that's Linda because Donnie doesn't buy a house yet. Except her house.
Yeah, she has her house. Yeah. No, it was Linda. And the kids got to live in that condo. But I don't know if she owns it or if she put tile in or if there's a tenant in there. I haven't cleaned it in a
I
while.
don't know.
Okay.
She might have sold it because it was too much work.
Okay, and what are you doing for Thanksgiving this year?
Eating.
Yeah, of course. Are you making turkey?
I don't know.
Do you know how to make turkey?
Yeah.
I don't. I've never done it. Just the thought of sticking my hand up into that slimy thing to get out those bits. As far as I'm concerned, they could put the bits on the side and leave them.
Uh-huh.
Do you let the dogs eat the bits, like the gizzard and the neck and all that?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Larry.
Okay.
He knows what they can eat.
Because he feeds them?
No, not necessarily, but he just because I don't remember.
Gotcha. Okay, so we've got both of Donnie's kids, both of Linda's kids. Let's move on to Cindy's kids. So the oldest is Garrett, you say?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. And where does
Natalie,
he? And then Natalie.
and then what's her name?
Natalie has a younger sister.
Mm-hmm.
It's right there on the tip of your tongue, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Okay, so what does Garrett do for a living?
Well, Garrett now is helping with the water polo. Or
Oh,
Tommy is.
oh, he is? Oh,
Mhm.
okay,
And then I don't know what he does right now any other time.
okay. And what is Victoria, you say, is his sister?
No,
No. Natalie.
Natalie.
What does Natalie do?
She works up in the part of San Diego.
Oh, so these kids live here in town.
Mhm.
Okay. And you can't remember her sister's name, but do you know what her sister does for a living, her younger sister?
Who, Natalie?
Natalie's sister?
Yeah.
Because maybe if you can think where she works, you'll be like, ah.
She works in a coffee place.
Oh, gotcha.
Up there in East County, over there somewhere.
By El Cajones, you mean? La
Not that
Mesa?
far.
Got it. What, like Starbucks? She works for Starbucks or something?
No, she works at just a little big restaurant that serves breakfast and stuff.
Gotcha. Good for her. And do these kids come see you?
Which kids?
All of your grandkids. Well, except for the one that lives in Hawaii. Do they come see you?
Who lives in Hawaii? From
Linda's daughter lives in Hawaii. She's pregnant.
Linda's daughter not pregnant, is she?
Or Donnie's daughter's pregnant. No, Donnie's
Donnie,
daughter. See,
yeah,
here I'm the
okay.
one, so I'm trying to keep it straight. Donnie's daughter lives in
Yes.
Hawaii, and she's married and she's pregnant, right?
Yes.
Okay. But we don't know the name of the baby. Do you know if she's having a boy or a girl?
A boy.
A boy. My niece just had a baby. She moved to Arkansas with her boyfriend in September and lived in snow for the first time. What happens when you live in snow? You end up pregnant come February. She just had her baby girl. Do you know what she named that baby? Maze, M-A-Z-E.
I'll be darned.
Isn't that a
That's
weird
cute,
name? It
and
is
I
a cute
like
name.
It's
It is a cute
different.
name.
Yeah.
So she's an amazing mom. That's what I tell her. So anyways, I guess we've got everything. You can't tell many funny stories about Donnie, Cindy, or Linda. Yes? And I can't because, look, most of them, they're never home. You know, I might see Linda like coming and going or Donnie coming and going. And I think I might have met Cindy. Does Cindy have anything to do with horses? Does she have like a horse farm or something?
Mm-mm.
No. Did she have a horse farm like 20 years ago? Or have a horse down in Imperial Beach?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay.
Because she's lived up by the college, up there.
By San Diego State, up by the college,
Not
up
that-
off College
not
Avenue.
Not that college.
Oh,
The one that's closer.
USD,
It's not. It's
National University.
no. It's not that high level. It's,
Oh, oh, National's not that high.
No, it's over there by. I can't remember.
Okay, that's okay. That's why I'm asking you. So thank you for doing the interview. I tried to keep it at 10 minutes, and we're at 11 something. So,
Okay.
do you want to say anything to your daughters? They're right there in that little camera.
Well, I love them all.
Oh, of course you do, and the grandkids.
And the grandkids.
And now the grandkids that have never met me are going to get to know me.
Yeah.
Yes. So thanks.
Julia. You know Julia?
That must be Natalie's sister. Julia. Who's Julia?
Julia is the one that works, Linda's daughter, that works out at we just
The coffee shop?
no, out there.
Oh, at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Oh, that's her name. Oh, I didn't even ask her name. That's the oldest daughter, Julia, and I've met her.
Mhm.
What's Julia's sister's name then? And I should know it because you just told it to me. But let's make sure we got it. Julia. So we've got Garrett is Cindy, Garrett, Natalie, and Victoria.
No.
Okay.
I don't think I told you her name yet. Garrett, Natalie, and
Not Victoria and not Julia.
no, they're
Okay.
Linda's.
Okay. Linda has two kids, so both their names are Victoria and Julia. So the older one that works at Disneyland is Victoria or Julia?
Julia
Julia works at Disneyland. Victoria,
is the youngest.
got it. When she
And
works at the
then
coffee shop.
There's Nick.
That's the
brother.
oldest, and I didn't even know until today. No, I didn't know she. Look, I don't see any evidence. It's like he's been erased. His room is the sewing room. You know, the girls had their room. His room's always been the sewing room over at Charest where they live.
Oh.
So, but on that note, let's say goodbye to the kids so I can head off to my next
Okay.
job.
Bye.
And her
Thank
feet,
you
if
for
the camera
doing it.
keeps tilting up, it's because her feet keep hitting the edge of the thing here.
Oh, it's my
Right?
fault.
Yeah, no big deal. And here's Buddy. Say hi, Buddy.
There he
you go. And
is.
Goldie's right there. There you go. So let's say goodbye, and I'll close it out here. See you guys.
Bye.